everyone, and today we're hiking up this road to check out some abandoned vehicles. Now, contrary to how this road's paved, the funny thing is nobody goes on it. I've been hiking on it for a couple of miles now and I haven't seen one vehicle. And checking satellite imagery, there's actually an old mine up this road, but that's it. Once it hits the mine, it's a dead end. So this road's relatively unused now since the mine up ahead, the open pit, has been shut down. So quite interesting, although that's not what we're looking at today. Today we're looking at a couple of things. First one is actually right down there. That's some abandoned vehicles, so that's to be interesting. And after that, we're going to continue hiking up this road. We're going to be looking at some abandoned mines. So I just found this. Looks like a bunch of old cans, someone's old dumping ground. This gives me a good indication, a good idea that there might be some old cabins around. Obviously the miners had to live somewhere, so if there's this dumping ground, then that's a pretty good indication. And you could tell it's old based on, let me show you. Just look how those cans are shaped. They got rid of those, the reason they got rid of them was that they were apparently a choking hazard. They had a couple of cases where someone was drinking a soda and they accidentally drank to the lid. That's why current soda cans and whatnot have those wide openings so that someone can't choke. But that's interesting. That's a good way to date how old all these cans are and how old this dumping ground is. And as we keep hiking, we're going to see some vehicles. I found them on satellite maps. I don't know what type of vehicles they are, but we'll get into it. Yeah, right to the right of us. I thought we had to keep hiking this way to get to them. Keep hiking left, although apparently they're right here in this washout. See the dash. Got the glove box right there. The handle's obviously ripped off. I love this, a metal dash. That's awesome. It's not gonna be one of those crappy plastic ones. Which even when plastic dashes came out, the metal were still dominant. I don't know why they switched to plastic. Like, look at any old GM vehicle, for instance, Chevy K10s. Not that there's anything wrong with Chevy K10s, I love them, but their dashes, they didn't, General Motors didn't know how to design a dash back then. If you look at any of them, they're gonna have cracked dashes from just baking in the sun all day. And you know, I'm sure I could name a bunch of others. Pontiac Sunfire's another one that they just built bad dashes. So it really does show the metal ones were much better than the current vehicles have improved, but they're still not as good. The bumper on the back, the chrome looking bumper. You could see it's just the side of the mountain has just eroded into this vehicle. The roof is gone. Bench seat, which, you know, obviously they don't make vehicles with bench seats anymore. Even the ones that are the pickup trucks that are technically regular cab and technically have a bench seat, it's a bench seat with separation. With all the ridiculous government safety features, they made it where vehicles can't have bench seats because of they found some problems with them on safety crashes and stuff. This is looking up the washout, and those are the two vehicles. And now going to be hiking this way. Not really hiking, but walking, because in the distance I see another vehicle. Actually, one right here too. So with the fact that there's 4 vehicles in this one spot, makes me think it just was a dumping ground. There are some junked vehicles. Had to get rid of them somehow, apparently. Which this one's completely upside down. Let's check this one out. If I could get there. Yeah, this one seems like it's in, it's just in as bad of condition, but doesn't seem like it's been sitting for as long, based on the fact that it still has a roof, still has doors on it, whatnot. Engine's gone, everything's gone off of it, transmission. So these were some neat vehicles to check out and look at. Now I'm going to, let's see, let's have a look to the right real quick, which I don't see anything, so I'm going to continue hiking up this mountain till we reach the mines. So let's check those out now. Okay, so I hiked from down there, and I've been following the paved road, although now we're going to be going off of the road that way. You can see in the distance, right there's some mine tailing piles. So that's a good indication that there's mines, and I can see it on satellite maps. So let's go hike up there and check those mines out, see what we can find. I'm now near the mines, and you can see to the right of us there's a road right there, so that might be a mine. We'll have to check that out. And then to the left of us is that really a conservative sized tailing pile, or waste rock, depending. So let's hike up there and see if there's any mines we can check out. And you can see right there on that waste rock, there's some wood coming out, which was likely a ore chute or an ore bin at one time, although that's all gone now. And then right there's some old pieces of metal, some old bars, and a piece of cable, probably connected to a mining winch to move the ore carts around. That gives us a good indication that this might be a significant mine. However, with that being said, there is no name for this mine, so you can see that was the road I was referring to. We'll walk that way soon, although I don't think there's anything that way. Looks like this was the pathway that the miners walked to get up. Those pieces of wood right there was what I was referring to when I said there's probably an ore chute or an ore bin. A little bit of a steep climb, and I see an adit. We're way up here now, middle of nowhere. However, that is an adit. Okay, I'm back. I had to quickly power up my oxygen sensor and get my light on. Could see some broken bottles, so someone's been here rather recently. And that's the end of the line for me. That's a false floor. I don't do those. Oh, even if I was to pass and walk over that, it looks like a winds, well, quite significant. A lot of looks like a lot of materials removed from it, so a stope. Even, yeah, so that end, that's a dead end right there. You can see it's has been built up with wood. This is going, that goes to an end. So that's the stope, so I'm definitely not walking past that. I was able to on this side since there's a significant amount of room to get past it, but wood's probably very unstable. Yeah, I could see in the distance, looks like there's a collapse. There's a lot of rock, loose rock on the ground. However, looking down, that's all wood right there where my light is, so it's definitely not safe to go over. Some weak wood, man. So that's cool. So I'm gonna get out of it now. I know some people might keep going, but if I was with someone else I would, but I'm solo, so gotta take some precautions. Though it is significantly cool in this mine. It's not as hot as outside. Now, back at the portal. And back in the bright daylight of the summertime. On Google Maps, there's supposed to be another mine to the left of us and to the right of us. So I don't see them, although I'm going to try to begin on the left and hike up that and see if we can find these other mines. Although I don't see where they would be because there's no other waste rock. Okay, I see it. It's up there. Yeah, we're definitely not going in that. No fence around it or nothing. That's how you know we're desolate. Not even the BOM wanted to come up here. See, right here's the other one. This is the third mine, which I think it's just gonna be another open stope. Yeah. Probably remove the excess amount of materials out of this way. No, it's not even connected to anything. That doesn't go anywhere. Looks like it's been eroded and caved in. Looking down, you could see that other road I said I might follow. It doesn't go anywhere. You know, mines are pretty easy to see. You could always identify them by waste rock and tailing piles and whatnot like that. So, with that being said, I didn't find anything else of worthiness to check out. There's a open pit mine, as I said, up ahead. That's where that paved road goes to. But once again, that's an open pit mine, so there's nothing there. It's just a giant scar on the side of the mountain now. So nothing else that way. Which means I'm gonna hike back down on this hot day to that paved road, the unused paved road, and get back to my vehicle. So thank you for watching. Yeah, interesting place. I didn't want to go in that mine any further just because of that false floor. You know, someone else could have their fun, like I said. Maybe some of those extreme mining channels could have their fun with that, but all of them go with people. They go in groups. I don't do that, so that's exactly why I don't go take tremendous risks like some other people, because what happens if I get injured out here? Nothing. Nobody knows where I'm at, so I do take it a little more cautiously when it comes to abandoned mines. With that being said, I do have an O2 sensor and all that safety equipment, but still. Yeah, I'm gonna hike back and call it a day. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. There's gonna be a lot more videos to come.